Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're jumping back into seriously serious all-out battles to complete another EX mission, and it is the mission for using 6 different types of extreme type units. So we have in LR Broly's category team, probably one of the best choices you can go for completing this mission, just because it's one of the best extreme teams in the game, and you have a plethora of options. I decided to double up on int units with Super Easy A Buhan, mainly for damage output. So the Fizz unit I've gone for is Super Easy A Kid Buu, just to provide everyone with some support and to have an extra big bad bosses link on the team. And also for the AGL unit, go for LR Full Power Frieza, because he will have that built-in crit, because we are facing a Goku enemy. So we have a lot of factors playing into our advantage here, and we're already starting off with a rotation I want. Now of course we're going to take advantage of Carnival LRSJ, not Carnival LRSJ, Carnival Tech Broly. Almost went for SSJ4 Goku, almost just slipped off the tongue. Of course he's going to sit in slot 1. Blue Goku always seems to super attack in slot 1, so we don't have to worry about anyone else on this rotation. Can't get an 18 key with Frieza. I suppose that's not necessarily a bad thing, because at least we get guaranteed defensive stacks. He's always going to be doing damage. He's always going to be doing damage. Because he has guaranteed crit against Goku enemies, we're always going to be doing damage no matter what. So I don't really mind that we're not 18 keying right here, because at least we can get some defensive stacks, which is the main thing I'm kind of concerned about. Especially because on this turn he isn't in slot 1. But he does have his guaranteed guard this turn. We're going to hold on to the domain for as long as possible, just because we don't really need to use it right off the bat. Like, it's not the longest event in the game right now. Like, it's not one of the longest stages, but it's a bit on the longer side. But then again, we do have some damage dealers with us, so maybe we'll kind of get through this a bit quickly. But Blue Goku does have quite a bit of HP. See, there's that crit coming in. So while we do miss out on some offensive stacks, at least defensively, we're stacking, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of what I am looking for. But to be fair, considering we're constantly lowering Goku every time we hit him up until 15%, I'm kind of thinking holding on to int LR Broly's domain, we could probably do that for a while. Actually, let me check. Is it defense you stack on 12 key? No, it's attack. Never mind. Actually, I did want to get an 18 key. It's Nameku who stacks defense on 12 key. Never mind. I mean, sure. I mean, he did super attack 2-3 times, so he did get a bit of extra defense. It's Nameku who stacks defense on 12 key. Never mind. Not to worry, not to worry. Kid Buu can slide in slot 1. You know, Blue Goku's only doing, what, just over 2 milli? Only 5 orbs for Super Easy A Int Buhan. It's not a lot, but he should again be good, considering we do have type advantage. This probably won't do anything, considering that's his first hit. Still done 201k, though. Of course, you dodge Kid Buu right off the bat, but we got another super attack for you. 14.7 mil. Did you see the jump up? Did you see the jump up? We started at, like, just under 10 milli, already up to 14.7. Big crit. We're actually doing some noteworthy damage early on, and these units need to stack. Well, some need to stack, and most of them need to build up. See, the fact that there is an EX mission for doing this in 5 turns, I will try and do it combined with the other EX missions, but I don't think that's going to be doable. Unless we get lucky with, like, additionals and crits and manage to build up units quickly. And in this case, with Super Easy A in Buhan, we get lucky with orb placement. Then sure, as I said, I will try and do it and double it up with the other EX missions we're doing. If not, I'll just do a completely separate video where we just literally try and just demolish Blue Goku in 5 turns. But since he has so much health, definitely going to be easier said than done. So we're back up to full HP. I mean, not surprised considering the amount of units on this team that do have a ton of healing. We've got that Kid Buu support going. Again, I'm going to hold on to the domain. I don't feel like we need to use it. And funny enough, Goku's just going to keep getting weaker every time we hit him until we hit that 15th hit. So we could probably hold on to the domain for a while. you know, if I was purposely trying to get the 5-turn mission done with this team together, then I'd probably pop the domain immediately and maximize my damage, and I probably wouldn't have even have let him stay in base for 1 turn. I would have immediately transformed him. As I said, I'll try and do it. I'm not going to forcibly try and do it though, so I'm not overly bothered. Considering we're on turn 3 already, I don't think it's going to happen. Again, unless we get really lucky with additionals on everyone, crits, build up, all those kind of things. Unless we get all those things done ASAP and just get lucky with all the RNG, then it's probably not happening. But we can definitely hold on to the domain, jarring that you decide, really? That was his 1 attack for the turn and you decided to be an absolute op and dodge it? Scumbag. Scumbag. Now, probably a good idea to keep Frieza here, considering he is a stacker. But I kind of prefer the rotation of the 2 Boos together. My whole initial plan was to have Frieza on rotation with, say, Kid Buu, but I can't not have Buuhan on rotation. Like, he's such a good damage dealer. Frieza will be fine. Again, he's got guaranteed crit. He's always going to be doing damage. 18 key, stacks both attack and defense. If it's just 12, he stacks attack. He should be fine. I've seen Easy 8, LRK, and Caulifla be fine in here, so Frieza has no excuse. No excuse. Right, that's already dropped down to 51. Yeah, we're already on turn 4. That 5-turn mission's not happening here. It's not happening here. I'm not even sure what team I'll run to do that. Actually, probably a 10th anniversary team. With all the 10th anniversary units. You know, go freeze with a type advantage, 3 super attacks or so in a turn. As soon as you're able to fuse into Gogeta and Vegito, pop both active skills. Like, I'll probably keep resetting until they're both on the same turn. And then just go for it, pop both actives, let Vegito do his thing with the counters and just try and do it that way. Just brute force our way. There's Buuhan with the damage. It's probably actually doable with this team if you tried to go for it. Frieza's already up to 20 mil as it is. I said damage-wise, he's always going to be good. We've stacked up a lot of attack already, not to mention, again, guaranteed crits we're facing a Goku. It's just the defense I want to build up. Of course, unlike Nameku, I know I got them a little bit confused. Kind of wish it was this way right now. He only gets defense on 18. He only gets defense on an 18 key super attack. That's the only part I'm kind of concerned with. But with all the additionals, I mean, he is definitely padding out his defense for the turn on top of the 1 stack he got. Of course, we are critting every step of the way. But it's literally going to be turn 5 next turn, and we're not even down to half health on Goku. So yeah, it's definitely not happening. Definitely not happening. All right, let's pop that. Let's get that going. Then, again, I don't need to use the domain, but also there's just kind of no reason to hold on to it either. So let me pop my Broly's domain. Then we'll rotate him off. I probably should have slid him into the middle so he had links that has done more damage. But again, I'm not going for the 5-turn mission. We're literally on turn 5 right now. Just trying to get this one of each extreme type done, which I'm not gonna lie, this is fairly easy to do. And the beautiful thing about this team is, within LR Broly's lead, is you have options. You have a ton of options. So if you don't want to use Kid Buu, you could go LR Janemba. If you want an extra tech unit in there, you can bring Easy A Tech Janemba. Great shout, by the way. Great shout. I only went with Super Easy A Kid Buu. Not Kid Buu, Super Easy A Buuhan because of the type advantage and damage you'd be doing. But Easy A Tech Janemba's shout. You know, I reckon Buu tanks would be fine here. Because you're constantly lowering Goku and he can stack quite a lot, Buu tanks will probably be just fine in here, especially once you transform him into Buuhan. Like, you definitely have options. AJ or LR Broly should be fine here as well, especially once the domain's out. He'll just do a ton of damage, especially if you're getting lucky with crit. Even Super Easy A Strength Broly would probably work here as just a slot 3 support with his damage reduction. As I said, you do have options when it comes to this team for one of each typing. Super Easy A Int Janemba as well, type advantage. Put him in slot 1, should be good. If you really wanted to, you could bring Dokkan Fest Tech Buuhan's lead instead and just go Boos and Janembas. And again, that should probably work for the most part. But probably just has a bit more in terms of options. Cool, that's fine. And this is one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to keep all of these guys together. We might as well pop that, because we are doing a good amount of damage. I said, I think if I pop the domains early, transformed Carnival LR Broly and just went for it, I reckon I probably could have got the 5-turn mission done with this. Like, if I just really went through it, I reckon it could have happened. Look at that, 40 mil. Yeah, the 5-turn mission is definitely doable and combinable with this one. It's all good. It's all good. See, these are things you're gonna have to get lucky on as well. 51 mil. That's that super easy A kit boost support and the domain as well. Yeah, 5 turns is definitely a possibility with in LR Broly's team. But it's just, this is what I was saying. This is where you have to get lucky. It's with the additionals and crits. We're getting the crits, but we're hitting too many additionals that are normals. Yeah, this is probably the easiest mission we've done so far. Definitely the easiest mission we've done so far. Oh, you're attacking me in slot 3. Oh, wait, you're hitting me with 2 super attacks, aren't you? Completely forgot about that. I think it's because Goku's health just dropped so quickly that I went from 1 super attack to 2. Actually, no, he actually super attacked me twice in slot 3. That's not something you see often. Majority of the time that I've been in this, which is only like 2-3 times at this point, I've always seen Goku super attack in slot 1 without fail. I mean, we might as well pop this. We might as well pop this. It doesn't get the kill, but, you know, we might as well. There's no point saying it. You know, there's no point saying, you must die by my hand, Saiyan, because Goku didn't die. Goku didn't die, but yeah, this mission was very easy. Very, very easy. If you're contemplating what team I'm bringing, just bring in LR Broly's 200% lead and just pick. As I said, there are so many options of units you can bring. Just pick which one you want to bring. And you should be good. Like, you've got options. There we go. Carnival LR Broly's going to get the finishing blow. As I said, definitely the easiest mission we've done so far. Also the quickest. We kind of flew through that. As I said, I reckon if I tried to go for it, we probably could have got the 5-turn mission done combined with this as well. And there we go. The mission for using one of each extreme type unit complete. Let me know what team you used down in the comments and how you found that mission. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Have a great day. And peace.